into Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the Giants and the Panthers. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along on this Sunday. Kickin' Uncle says, let's go G-Men. That's right. The Giants come in at 3-2, a three-way tie for first place in the NFC East with Dallas and Philadelphia. And the Panthers come in at 1-4. Carolina will get the ball first. We're underway. Live from Charlotte. Fielded by Burden at the 4-yard line over the 20-25. And Chris Burden brings it out to the 26-yard line. The second-year receiver out of Savannah State. Kickin' Uncle's in the house. Good to have Kickin' here. Kickin', let me know, am I loud enough? Pat Warren is the starting quarterback in his 6th year out of Vanderbilt. I had to reposition the microphone. I just want to make sure it's still loud enough. Let me know if I'm loud enough, Kickin'. You're not here? All right. Just let me know if I'm loud enough, though. Can you hear me okay? That's what I want to know. Pat Warren, the starting quarterback in his 6th year out of Vanderbilt, will lead things off for the Panthers. All right, thank you, Kickin'. Appreciate that. Warren in the shotgun. Warren hands off to Darryl Holt around the outside. And Holt, with a flag down, gets about a yard. Let's sort this one out. That's going to be on Carolina. Taylor Beasley, the right guard. That'll back it up. It'll be 1st and 20 back at the 16-yard line. We're not even 7 seconds into the game, and there's boo birds in Carolina. It's been a tough season for the Panthers so far, coming in at 1-4. 1st and 16 back at the 20-yard line. Warren fakes the handoff, looks downfield. He's going to throw it deep, and it's nearly intercepted, but knocked away at the last minute by number 25, Chris Chapman. Let's take a look at the Panthers' offense. Up front, Walters, Crawford, Alford, Beasley, and Saunders. And then it's Harris, Reese, Holt, Burton, and Aaron. Going to bring up 2nd and 16 for the Panthers at their own 20-yard line. On 2nd and 16, Warren back, looking, throws downfield, is caught by Rusty Burton, the tight end. Your mobile app is kicked off tonight. That's great. Rusty Burton, the 2nd-year tight end out of Vanderbilt, gets 15 yards out to the 36-yard line. It'll bring up 30 inches for Carolina. I had to kind of reorganize the studio here, so things are in a different position now. Warren to Holt, and Darryl Holt's got the first down across the 40 out to the 45-yard line. First down, Panthers. Darryl Holt, the 5th-year running back out of Tennessee. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Kickin' Uncle in the house. Misty's here. Say hi, Misty. She's over there. On this Sunday, great to have you along. Opening drive of the ball game. Carolina now 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. The Panthers at 1-4, trying to get back in the NFC playoff picture. On 1st and 10, Warren fakes the handoff. It's a blitz, throws outside, incomplete. He was forced. He had to throw it away. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's the Giants defense. They play a 3-4. Watts, Robertson, and Deaver up front. Linebackers, Spencer, Saunders, Jones, and Glover. And the secondary for the Giants, Thompson, Tarver, Gibson, and Chapman. Great to have you along on this Sunday. Jimmy Jam with Kickin' Uncle, even though Kickin' Uncle's not here. But he's here. But he's not here. On 2nd and 10 from the 45. Warren to Holt up the middle, and Darrell Holt's got the first down into Giant territory to the 41-yard line. A 14-yard gain by Darrell Holt. First down, Carolina. Opening drive of the ball game. Panthers now into Giant territory. On a beautiful day here in Charlotte. 71 degrees at kickoff. Mostly sunny skies, a few clouds hanging around. All in all, a nice day for football. 1st and 10 from the 41. Jones in motion. Warren hands off to Reese this time. DeMarco Reese, the 4th-year running back out of Wisconsin, a gain of 1. Marion Glover on the tackle for the Giants in his 5th year out of North Carolina. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Evil Dead's in the house. He's got the Panthers -4, over-under at 44. Warren on 2nd and 9, inside handoff to DeMarco Reese. A draw play down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5 to bring up 3rd and 4. On the tackle, Easton Ayers, the rookie defensive tackle out of Tennessee Tech. So got Evil Dead in the house. On 3rd and 4 from the 35. Warren in the gun. Warren back. Warren throws outside. It's caught by Aaron, but he's going to be nailed before he gets the first down. Making the tackle, Greg Gibson. And that'll bring up 4th and 2. A gain of just 3 yards. Yeah, that's a new added feature. I was playing around with the PS5. This way I don't have to look over at my laptop all the time. My laptop's right over here that I monitor with. This way I don't have to do this. I can just look at the screen and see everybody talking. It's cool. I like it. Panthers are going to start or try a 50-yard field goal. Chris Jackie from 50 yards, about the edge of his range. The kick is up, and he just missed it. No good. Panthers come up empty on their opening drive. We remain scoreless, and now the Giants will get it for the first time. Had that been 1 yard closer, he probably would have got it. We're live from Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. Week 6 here at Jammin' Sports. The G-Men, the Giants of New York against the Panthers of Carolina. On a beautiful day here in Charlotte. Hope Evil Dead's doing good. I hope you're doing good there, Evil Dead. Kickin' Uncle, I'd ask him, but he's here, but he's not here. Kickin' Uncle's here in the background. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. I'm doing well, thank you much. Starting quarterback, William Rogers, hands off to Kylan Johnson. And Johnson out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 7 yards, it'll be 2nd and 3. Kylan Johnson in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. The starting quarterback, William Rogers, in his 2nd year out of Ole Miss. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. Doubleheader here today. We've got the 49ers and the Falcons after this. We'll be in Atlanta for that. Then we'll have hockey. We'll have hockey later this evening. On 2nd and 3, Rogers to Eric Johnson. Across midfield, he's got the first down to the Giant 42-yard line. That'll be a gain of 11 yards and a Giant first down. Giving a shout out to the Tennessee chapter of CMT of 8 motorcycle group. I'm an honorary member. Want to give them a shout out. They do a lot of good stuff around here. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Rogers in the gun. Rogers hands off to Eric Johnson up the middle. And Johnson to the 35-yard line, a gain of 7. Make it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. I'm just an honorary member now. I do a lot of stuff for them on the radio, and I help them out. I don't ride. I haven't rode in a long time, but I support them. I help them out when they do charity work and stuff like that. 2nd and 4, Rogers back. And he gets sacked back at the 39-yard line. On the sack, number 25, Torrey Clayton, in his 3rd year out of California. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. They do a lot of rides for charity, and they also do like auctions and things. And whenever they have a big function, I'll take my mobile DJ stuff out there and do music for them and stuff. I try to support them as I can. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Giants at the Panther 39-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back. Rogers looking, throws outside to Eric Johnson. He's going to be shy of the 1st down. He gets out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 4th and 2. Eric Johnson, the 3rd year back out of Duke. And now the Giants will try a 50-yard field goal. The Panthers tried a 50-yard field goal just moments ago and missed. Zach Whitney will come on out from 50 yards. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. No, it's no good. He missed it. I'm sorry. No good. It remains scoreless. No, you're right. This tournament, a lot of upsets. All the 1s and 3s are out. That hit the upright, that field goal. So both teams on their opening drive missed field goals. The thing that surprised me last night, Evil Den, was Kansas State. Florida Atlantic has just come out of nowhere. And now Florida Atlantic's in the Final Four. That's crazy. Exactly. They beat Tennessee. They beat Kansas State yesterday. Yeah, the number 9 seed, you're right. Watch them win it all. I'm rooting for them now. I was upset the other night when they beat Tennessee. Warren in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Hands off to Holt up the middle. And Darrell Holt 2 yards out to the 42-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8. Montre Peoples on the tackle. The 3rd year defensive tackle out of Ohio. Yeah, UConn, I'm worried about them. I'm kind of on Florida Atlantic's bandwagon now, just because I want to see the number 9 team win. But UConn, yeah, UConn's good. They're always good. Warren back on 2nd and 8. Throws deep downfield, incomplete. He had Aaron open down the middle, and he overthrew him, and that'll bring up 3rd and 8. Aaron, in his 9th year out of Baylor. A minute 26 left. Oh, they're tied? Okay, yeah, do me a favor. Keep me updated on that one. Appreciate it. On 3rd and 8 from the 42-yard line. Warren back. Warren throws to Harris down to the 41-yard line into Giant territory. Wow, they're tied at 77. Sounds like it's an awesome game. A 17-yard gain to Ike Harris, the 15th year receiver out of Pittsburgh, down to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers now in Giant territory. On 1st and 10, Warren back. Warren looking, steps up, and he's going to get sacked from behind. A 6-yard loss On the tackle, Walter Spencer, the former 49er. In his 5th year out of Oregon, the linebacker. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. Actually, it's going to bring up 2nd down. That was on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 16 for Carolina. Yeah, Miami's a 5 seed. The Hurricanes have surprised some people in the tournament. So Miami's beating Texas at the moment. 2nd and 16 at the 47-yard line. Coming up on the end of the quarter. 25 seconds. Warren, he's going to take it himself up the middle, and Pat Warren has the 1st down all the way out to the 25-yard line. A 22-yard run right up the gut for Pat Warren, the 6th-year quarterback out of Vanderbilt. Nice run by Warren. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Giant 25-yard line. As Pat Warren surprised everybody on a quarterback draw, essentially. And that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. No score here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. Week 6 here at Jammin' Sports. The 3-2 Giants, the 1-4 Panthers. In the NFC East right now, Dallas, Philadelphia, and the Giants are all tied at 3-2. A 3-way tie for 1st place. 79 all. Thank you, Evil Dead. I used to live in Miami, so I'm still a Hurricane fan. 1 minute left. On 1st and 10, Warren play action looking, throws, gets it out to Florence, down to the 12-yard line. On the catch, David Florence, the rookie out of LSU, the tight end. A 13-yard gain. 1st down Panthers. Chris Chapman on the tackle for the Giants. No score. We got a scoreless 1st quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line now for Carolina. Panthers with 4 receivers set wide. Warren hands off to Holt. He gets nailed in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. It'll bring up 2nd and 13. Making the tackle, Ricky Robertson, the 15th-year veteran out of Miami. A loss of 3 yards. The Giants had the number 1 defense last season. This season, not so much. The Bears have the number 1 defense at the moment. 2nd and 13 at the 15-yard line. Florence in motion. Warren hands off to Holt, and Holt makes his way down to the 14-yard line. A 1-yard gain to bring up 3rd and 12. Walter Spencer, the linebacker, on the tackle. Miami up 81-79. Is that final? Is that final there, Evil Dead? 3rd and 12 from the 14-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Warren, make it 5 wide. Oh, okay. Warren back. Throws outside to Burton. Touchdown, Carolina. Rusty Burton, a 14-yard touchdown catch. The 2nd-year tight end out of Vanderbilt. And the Panthers take a 6-0 lead. He definitely got both feet in bounds. And now Chris Jackie for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Panthers lead it 7-0 with 6:27 left here in the 1st half. We're live from Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. Week 6 here at Jammin' Sports. Another nice thing I like about Madden 19 over the newer ones, you get better replays on plays like that, where you get a good look. Miami up by 4 with 35 seconds, another upset. Wow. I don't think there's a person in America that still has a good bracket at this point. With all the upsets, all the 1s and 3s are out. Jackie will kick off for Carolina. Fielded by Kylan Johnson, a yard deep over the 20-25. And Kylan Johnson out to the 26-yard line. Kylan Johnson in his third year out of Tennessee. Yeah, the people that just picked at random, you know. The people that have no clue, that's right. Misty filled out a bracket at work. Do you know how your bracket is? And Misty doesn't follow basketball, so she might have a good bracket. You never know. 1st and 10 for the Giants at their own 26, down 7-0. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers hands off to Eric Johnson. And Johnson's going to lose a yard back to the 25-yard line. On the tackle, Curtis Johnson, the 12th-year defensive end out of Georgia, along with Lawrence Timmons, the 12th-year linebacker out of Florida State. It's actually Johnson, not Timmons. Miami up by 6, 23 seconds left. The Longhorns are toast. They're out of there. And the Miami Hurricanes will advance to the Final Four. 2nd and 11, Rogers back. Rogers dumps it off to Collins. And Patrick Collins to the 31-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6, so it'll bring up 3rd and 5. Texas pulls to within 4. 18 seconds left. The radio station I work at, we have these games on the radio right now through Westwood One. We air the tournament. 5 receivers wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers will drop back, steps up, throws, out to Kennedy, and James Kennedy out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 22 yards and a giant first down. James Kennedy in his 12th year out of Cincinnati, the tight end. So it looks like Florida Atlantic and Miami will be in the Final Four. 2 Florida schools. That'll be interesting. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. 5 Giants receiver wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back. Throws outside to Eric Johnson, who fights his way to the 37-yard line. Just enough for the first down. Yep, it'll be San Diego State, UConn, Florida Atlantic, and it looks like Miami. That's a Final Four, except for UConn. That's a Final Four I did not see coming. If you had told me those 4 teams would be in the Final Four, UConn would be the only one I would believe. I saw the highlights of that one. 1st and 10 Giants. Rogers back. Rogers throws underneath to Collins. Patrick Collins inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. A 19-yard gain by Patrick Collins, the 8th-year receiver out of Georgia. Well, with Miami and Florida Atlantic both in it, I like the underdog of Florida Atlantic, but I used to live in Miami. I have a soft spot for the Hurricanes. Unless they play each other in the finals, I'll root for one of them. Rogers in the shotgun from the 18-yard line. Rogers hands off to Eric Johnson up the middle, and Johnson gets 5 yards down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5. Panthers lead at 7-0 with 3:40 left to play here in the first half. But the Giants on the move all the way down to the 13-yard line. The Giants come in at 3-2. The Panthers at 1-4. It's been a rough year so far for Carolina. Rodgers in the shotgun on 2nd and 5. Rodgers back. Throws to Benjamin underneath. Down to the 6-yard line. James Benjamin, the third-year tight end out of Nebraska. A 7-yard gain. First down, G-Men, as we're coming up on 3 minutes left in the first half. Doubleheader today. We've got the 49ers and the Falcons after this. We'll be in Atlanta for that one. The Falcons, the only team without a win. They're 0-5. Miami won. All right. Miami in the Final Four. That's great. Rodgers on 1st and goal to Johnson. Touchdown. G-Men. Touchdown Giants. Kylan Johnson. A 6-yard touchdown run. First Final Four ever for the University of Miami. That's right. Good job, Hurricanes. So Kylan Johnson, the third-year back out of Tennessee, scores the touchdown for the Giants. Zach Whitney will come on out for the extra point to tie it up. The kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 7 with 2:54 left to play here in the first half. Live from Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. Week 6 here at Jammin' Sports. I'm Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, kicking Uncles here, but not here, if you know what I mean. Here on this Sunday afternoon, early evening, depending on what part of the country you're in. For Evil Dead, I know it's evening time. Almost 6:30 Central Time here in the Nashville area. Giants will kick off. Whitney to kick. This will be fielded by Burden at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20. And Chris Burden breaks the tackle and brings it out to the 26-yard line. Chris Burden, let's see here, in his second year out of Savannah State. First down Panthers with 2:49 left here in the first half. I'm still looking for a Coca-Cola sponsorship. If you're listening out there, Coke. First and 10 from the 26-yard line. Panthers in the I formation. Warren hands off to Holt. And Holt gets 2 yards, and that's it. It'll be 2nd and 8. On the tackle, Julius Sanders, the 4th-year linebacker out of Connecticut. UConn, we were just talking about UConn. On 2nd and 8 from the 28-yard line. 2:20 and counting. Warren to Holt again, and Holt goes down. A 1-yard gain to the 27-yard line, bring up 3rd and 9. Deaver on the tackle. John Deaver, the 9th-year defensive end out of South Florida. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9. I don't think they'll get the playoff in time. As we hit the 2-minute warning, we're tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Charlotte, North Carolina on a gorgeous afternoon. It's about 71 degrees at kickoff. Week 6, that puts us in the second weekend of October. The 3-2 Giants, the 1-4 Panthers were tied at 7. It'll be 3rd and 9 for Carolina at their own 27-yard line. We're at the 2-minute warning in the first half. Four receivers set wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren drops back. Throws downfield, wide open. Rusty Burton, the tight end, down to the 48-yard line. A 25-yard gain into Giant territory. Panthers in the hurry-up. Warren back. Warren steps up. He's going to take off again. He's got the first down to the Giant 31-yard line. A gain of 17 yards and a Panther first down. A minute 30 and counting here in the first half. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Panthers come out on 1st and 10. A minute 20 now and counting. Warren in the shotgun. Warren looks downfield, throws, gets it out to Burton. And Rusty Burton, the tight end, down to the 15-yard line, a gain of 16 yards, and a Panther first down. As Carolina will take a timeout with a minute 1 left. We've talked before about the Saints having a lot of Tennessee players. Well, Carolina has a lot of Vanderbilt players, I've noticed. The quarterback, Warren, Vanderbilt. Rusty Burton, the tight end, Vanderbilt. Desmond Jones, the tight end, Vanderbilt. There was another one. You've got, and then 2 defensive players out of Vanderbilt, which is right down the road from me here in Nashville. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the gun. Warren back. Warren looking, throws to the end zone. Burton, touchdown! The Vanderbilt connection. A 15-yard touchdown reception to Rusty Burton. Warren to Burton. Touchdown, Carolina. And the Panthers take a 13-7 lead. Rusty Burton in the back of the end zone. And now Chris Jackie for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Panthers lead it 14-7. 56 seconds left. It's Florida Atlantic, San Diego State's first time. So 3 of the 4, it'll be their first time. Yeah, UConn, that's a no-brainer. I think UConn has to be the favorite. Do you know what the matchups are for Saturday? Have they announced the matchups for Saturday yet? I like to know who plays who. I hope the 2 Florida teams don't play each other Saturday. We'll find out. Panthers lead it 14-7 with 56 seconds left in the half. The Giants still have 3 timeouts. Jackie will kick off. There's the kick. Fielded by East at the 3-yard line over the 20, 25. Out to the 25-yard line. Last season when these 2 teams played here in Charlotte, it was opening day. And the Panthers beat the Giants 22-21. I remember that. It was a close game. Panthers up 14-7 with 53 seconds left here in the first half. San Diego State, Florida Atlantic, so that means Miami plays UConn. Okay, so that, theoretically, we could get an all-Florida final. That's what I'll be rooting for. William Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back. Rogers steps up, throws to James East. Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. That's right, one of the Florida teams will be in the finals then. A 25-yard catch by James East, the 10th-year receiver out of North Carolina. First down, Giants. Miami's going to have their hands full with UConn, though. That San Diego State, Florida Atlantic game could go either way. First and 10 Giants from the 50-yard line. They have yet to take a timeout. They have 3 left. 47 seconds left in the half. Down by 7. Rogers back. Rogers throws to the near side to Doss. Down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Chris Doss, the 4th-year receiver out of Army. The Giants take a timeout. They have 2 left. 41 seconds left in the first half. You're at Jammin' Sports on this Sunday. Great to have you along. Good crowd here today. Appreciate it. It'll probably grow now that basketball's over on TV. We might get more people in here. 2nd and 1 from the 40-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the gun. Rogers drops back. Throws to the far side to Doss. And he's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Chris Doss. A gain of 2 yards and a Giant first down. Let's see if the Giants can get a touchdown before halftime here. China versus Italy. I did USA Canada a couple times. 4 receivers wide. Rogers in the gun on 1st and 10. Rogers back. Looks downfield. Looking. He's got all sorts of time. Just a 3-man rush. Throws deep. Caught by East. All the way down to the 4-yard line. The Giants take a timeout. A 34-yard catch by James East. First down Giants. 1st and goal with 26 seconds left. So now the Giants are in a position where they can get a touchdown before halftime. Or Belarus versus Belgium. What's cool is all those European and German leagues, they're all in there. They're all in the game. They're all in that hockey game. That hockey game has got over almost 300 teams on it. All the Canadian minor league teams are in there too. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Rogers in the gun. Rogers back. Throws inside to East. Touchdown. James East. No, he did not get the touchdown. Incomplete. He dropped it. For a moment there, I thought he caught it. Incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. 22 seconds left. Well, MLB The Show 23 has all the Negro League teams this time around also. 2nd and goal from the 4. Rogers back. Rogers looking. Throws to Benjamin. And Benjamin can't hold on. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and goal. That was broken up by Dalton Hodge. I'm looking forward to that because I want to see Satchel Paige on the mound. He was such a great pitcher, Satchel Paige. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Rogers in the gun. East in motion. Rogers back. Looks to the end zone. Still looking. Throws to East. He holds on this time. Touchdown, Giants. A 4-yard touchdown catch by James East right before halftime. And with the extra point, the Giants can tie up the ball game. Nice drive by the G-men right before halftime to tie this game up. East, the receiver in his 10th year out of North Carolina. The Tar Heels with 9 seconds left in the half. Zach Whitney will come on for the extra point, the 5th-year kicker out of Louisiana Tech. There's the snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 14 with 9 seconds left here in the first half. Live from Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina, Week 6 here at Jammin' Sports, where it's the game that matters. That's right. Gimmicks We don't need no gimmicks. We don't need no stinking gimmicks. If you've noticed, when the season starts, I assign each team a home and road uniform, and then I don't deviate the rest of the year. I don't like having 6 and 7 uniforms during the course of a season. I think it's dumb. You lose your identity. I don't know where Dak is. I text him. He knows. There's the kickoff by Whitney. Fielded by Stanton about 4 yards deep. He brings it out over the 20, and Stanton out to the 28-yard line. Robert Stanton in his 3rd year out of Austin Peay. 5 seconds left in the half, and the Panthers will have it at their own 28-yard line. Carolina might take a knee, go to half. That would be kind of the smart thing to do here. Just take a knee. I need his entertainment. We all do. His ramblings. And it looks like the Panthers are going to do just that. Take a knee, go to half. Warren takes the knee, we go to halftime. Your halftime score, the Giants 14, the Panthers 14 here at Chapman Sports. And welcome back to Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. Week 6. The 3-2 Giants, the 1-4 Panthers. The Giants currently tied with Philadelphia and Dallas atop the NFC East, all 3 teams at 3-2. The Giants have the tiebreaker at the moment, with a better divisional record. The Giants have already played the Eagles once. The Giants won that game. The Giants have yet to play the Cowboys, though, this season. They'll play them twice. The Giants will get the ball first. Chris Jackie will kick off. Second half underway. Fielded by East, 2 yards deep over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And James East out to the 29-yard line. First down, G-Men. Their starting quarterback, William Rogers, in his 2nd year out of Ole Miss. He had a great rookie year. He led the Giants to the NFC Championship game. They lost to the Bears, though. The Bears would go on to win the Super Bowl. But when you make it to the NFC Championship in your rookie year, that's nothing to sneeze at. First and 10 for the Giants at their own 29. 3 receivers to the far side. Rogers in the gun. Rogers will drop back, throws out to Kennedy, and James Kennedy to the 37-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. A gain of 8 yards. Evil Dead, do we know what game will be first on Saturday? Which of those 2 games will be first? The UConn game against Miami or the Florida Atlantic game against San Diego State? Which game is first? Do you know? 2nd and 2 from the 37-yard line. Rogers, play action, looking. He's going to throw deep downfield, and it's incomplete. San Diego State, Miami, or San Diego State, Florida Atlantic will be the first game. Okay, appreciate that. Gotcha, that's the first game, all right. Yeah, I kind of figured they'd save UConn for the late game. Miami-UConn, though, should be good. Both games should be good, really. 3rd and 2. Giants at their own 37-yard line. We're tied at 14. Rogers drops back, throws to the near side to Benjamin, and Benjamin makes his way out to the 45-yard line. James Benjamin, in his third year out of Nebraska, the tight end. First down, G-Men. A gain of 8 yards and a Giant first down. Last night we kind of rearranged the room that I use as a studio here. You can't tell by the camera because of the backdrop, but we kind of moved things around so I have a little bit more room. First and 10 for the 45. Rogers hands off to Colin Johnson. And Johnson is going to lose a couple of yards back to the 43-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 12. Lawrence Timmons, the former Steeler, on the tackle. The 12th-year linebacker out of Florida State. The spare bed that we have in this room used to be over here. Now it's over here. It looks like Misty's taking a nap over there. Are you still with us, Misty? You awake? All right, she's awake. 2nd and 12 from the 43-yard line. Collins in motion. Rogers back, throws to Collins underneath. And Patrick Collins gets 3 yards out to the 46-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Trey Schuler, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 8th year out of Oregon. It'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the G-Men. We're in the third quarter. We're tied at 14. Giants and the Panthers. Week 6 here at Jammin' Sports in Charlotte, North Carolina. NFC East matchup. If you're watching this on a computer or laptop or what have you, just scroll down and the schedule and standings are all right there. On 3rd and 9, 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers back. Rogers will step up, throws to Doss, wide open. Chris Doss down to the 37-yard line. And that's a 17-yard gain to Doss. First down, G-Men. This has been Carolina's MO all season. They hang tough in the first half, and then the other team pulls away in the second half. Panthers are 1-4 coming in. 5.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Giants from the Panther 37-yard line. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers, play action, looking. Throws to the near side to East, out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Just a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Doubleheader today. 49ers and the Falcons are up next. And those are two teams that are struggling. The 49ers are 1-4, and the Falcons are 0-5. My only winless team, Atlanta. 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line. Rogers hands off to Colin Johnson up the middle, and Johnson down to the 25-yard line, a gain of 11, and a Giant first down. Actually, a gain of 9, first down. But enough for the first down. On the tackle, number 53, Lawrence Timmons. The Giants keep this drive going. It's a long drive. 1st and 10 from the Panther 25. 4 receivers set wide. Rogers in the gun. Rogers to Eric Johnson this time. And Eric Johnson to the 23, a gain of 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Jason Redding on the tackle. The 12th-year linebacker out of Miami, Jason Redding. Clock continues to move. 4:15 and counting here in the third quarter. We're tied at 14. On 2nd and 8 from the 23-yard line. Rogers to Colin Johnson. And Johnson 2 yards to the 21. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. Trey Schuler on the tackle for Carolina. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. 3 receivers to the far side. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back. Rodgers throws to Kennedy. Is he in? Touchdown, Giants. A 21-yard touchdown catch by James Kennedy. And the Giants take a 20-14 lead. Kennedy, the 12th-year tight end out of Cincinnati. He spent 10 years with Philadelphia. Now in his 2nd year with the Giants, he just got in. Trey Schuler tried to bring him down, but Kennedy got the ball across for the Giant touchdown. For the G-Men. Whitney for the extra point. The kick is up. And it's good. Giants lead at 21-14. 3:37 left to play. Here in the 3rd quarter. Live from Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina, week 6. Here at Jammin' Sports. Supporting my Tennessee CMT beat. So the Panthers will get it back down by 7 with 3:37 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. 49ers Falcons will be up next. And then we'll play some hockey. MLB The Show 23 comes out Tuesday. If you pre-ordered, you already have it. I didn't pre-order. I'll pick it up Tuesday. There's the kick, fielded by Stanton at the 4-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. And Robert Stanton brings it back out. Here's some Panther highlights. Rusty Burton's touchdown from the first half. And there's his other touchdown. He's caught them both. MLB The Show 23, though, it's getting great reviews. It looks fantastic. .22. Oh, yeah, I've played it, yeah. Actually playing it? Yes, I have. It's fun. Home Run Derby's good. Warren to Holt. And Darryl Holt out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 12 yards and a Carolina first down. Now, I know Evil Dead likes 22. You've got a copy of 22. I've got a copy of 22 also. But just from what I'm seeing, yeah, Home Run Derby's great. I could play that all day. But from what I've seen online, it's gotten great reviews. You have to take those with a grain of salt, though. I like the reviews on YouTube. They're more honest. 1st and 10 from the 44. Warren to Holt up the middle, and Holt across midfield to the 45-yard line. Yeah, I'm the same way. First down, Panthers. An 11-yard gain. And Carolina in the Giants' territory at the 45-yard line. Down 21-14. 2:40 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Warren in the shotgun. Warren hands off to Holt, and Holt's going to be hit in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. Making the play for the Giants is number 52, Marion Glover, in his 5th year out of North Carolina. 2.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Giants up 21-14. It'll be out Tuesday. Tuesday night when I'm on here, we'll be doing baseball, obviously, because we got to check it out. Plus, I need to show off my new backdrop. I got a baseball backdrop. It's on the reverse side of this. I have to show it off. It looks good. It really does. It looks good. 2nd and 13 from the Giant 48-yard line. Panthers in the offset eye. Warren to Holt around the outside, and Darryl Holt to the 44-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. On the tackle again, Marion Glover in his 5th year out of North Carolina. Now, tomorrow night, I'll be off. There'll be no games tomorrow. Then we'll be back on Tuesday. 3rd and 9 from the 44. Warren in the gun. Warren takes the handoff, throws out to Jones. Out to the 32-yard line, a gain of 12 yards. First down, Carolina. Misty, what was that? 98.3? 98.6 is normal, so that's good. Misty was just throwing me a thermometer, or showing me one. Little Gracie was a little under the weather earlier today, but her temperature is good now. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Warren to Holt up the middle, and Holt down to the 26, a gain of 6. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Greg Jones, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 8th year out of Michigan State. I do have a baseball game on the radio Tuesday, but it's a 4 o'clock in the afternoon start. I'll be in time to do stuff Tuesday night. On 2nd and 4. Warren to Holt, and Holt very close to the first down, a 5-yard gain to the 21. First down, Panthers. Carolina trying to tie the game up on this drive. Julius Sanders on the tackle, the linebacker. Under a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. First down, Panthers. Darryl Holt in his 5th year out of Tennessee. 4 receivers set wide. On 1st and 10 from the Giant 21. Warren to Holt up the middle, and Darryl Holt down to the 11-yard line. That's a 10-yard gain, and then the Panther first down. Yeah, I've noticed that, Evil Dead, over the past several years. There's a lot of people that come in here that'll just watch. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do encourage people to chat. I love to chat with people. But that's okay. Some people just aren't comfortable with that. 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Reese up the middle to Marco Reese. Down to the 4-yard line, a gain of 7. It'll bring up 2nd and 3. The Panthers can get a first down at the 1-yard line. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm just glad they're here. I love it when there's a crowd, whether they're talking or not. And that's going to be it for the 3rd quarter as the Giants lead at 21-14 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium. We go to the 4th quarter, the Giants and the Panthers. The Giants lead at 21-14. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Panthers at the Giant 4-yard line as we start the 4th quarter. The Giants currently in a 3-way tie for first with Dallas and Philadelphia in the NFC East at 3-2. On 2nd and 3 from the 4-yard line in the I formation. Warren hands off to Holt around the outside. He hesitated, and you know what they say about he who hesitates? No gain. Greg Jones on the tackle, the linebacker in his 8th year out of Michigan. Well, let me say hi to all the people not chatting. I still appreciate y'all being here. Spending time here at Jammin' Sports on this Sunday. 4 receivers set wide. Warren to Holt, and Holt goes nowhere. In fact, Holt is going to lose 3 yards back to the 5-yard line. And that'll bring up 4th down. It's decision time for Carolina. 4th and goal at the 5. You're down by a touchdown early in the 4th quarter. Do you go for it Or do you kick the field goal? I think at this point you kick the field goal. Nope, they're going to go for it. All right. Well, you're 1-4. Why not? Warren in the shotgun. Warren back. Looks to the end zone. Looking. Throws inside to Aaron. Touchdown. Evil Dead's here to make you uncomfortable. That's his job. He does a good job. Touchdown, Panthers, to Aaron. The 9th-year receiver out of Baylor. And the Panthers now can tie up the game with the extra point. This has turned into a good game, a really good game. Jackie for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. We're tied at 21. Well, the Panthers rolled the dice, and it came up 7. Literally. They got the touchdown. Well, there's some people that just like to watch. They don't like to participate. That's fine.
I like to watch.
Misty's back here. She says she likes to watch. We're tied at 21. 7 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. Say hi, Misty. There you go. She gave you a hi. Yeah, she does. There's the kickoff by Jackie. Fielded by East at the 2-yard line over the 20, 25, and East out to the 30-yard line. James East in his 10th year out of North Carolina. Evil Dead says hi in his own unique way by spelling out your name. See it right there? So we're tied at 21. The Giants will take over at the 30-yard line. Giants trying to remain in first place in the NFC East. That's right. Rodgers in the shotgun. Rodgers back. Rodgers throws. Incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Evil Dead marches to the beat of a different drummer. We all know that. We've known that for a while. But that's okay. If all the drummers sounded the same, every song would be the same, right? Second and 10 from the 30-yard line. Rodgers to Kylan Johnson around the outside. He's got the first down, an 11-yard gain to the 41-yard line. First down, G-Man. Kylan Johnson, the 3rd-year back out of Tennessee. Everybody say it with me now. Tennessee. Get your own material. Evil Dead always makes me laugh every time he's on here. First and 10 Giants from the 41-yard line. Tennessee. Kylan Johnson from Tennessee across midfield to the 45-yard line. A 14-yard gain and a Giant first down. Giants now in Panther territory. We're tied at 21. The Giants trying to retake the lead on this drive. Can we stop this team, please? Well, that's right, I forgot. Evil Dead likes the Jets, I know that, but he doesn't like the Giants. I forgot about that. First and 10 from the 45. Rodgers throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Knocking it down, number 24. That's Dwayne Smith, the 5th-year defensive back out of Clemson. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Giants bug you. 5:51 remaining here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 10 from the Panther 45-yard line. Four receivers set wide. Rogers in the gun. Rogers back. Rogers looks downfield, throws to Doss, all the way down to the 27-yard line. That'll be an 18-yard gain by Chris Doss, the fourth-year receiver out of Army. First down, G-Men. As they get further into Panther territory, they're now in field goal range. We're tied at 21. Coming up on 5.5 minutes left in regulation. Overtime not out of the question here. Rogers in the shotgun, four receivers set wide. Rogers back, throws down the middle to Kirk, and he can't hold on. Asher Kirk, the intended receiver. Jason Redding knocks it away. The linebacker bring up 2nd and 10. Asher Kirk in his third year at Morehead State. 2nd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Giants come out. Rogers in the gun. Rogers back, throws, and it's intercepted by Perkins. For the Panthers, he's up the sideline, all the way out to the 34-yard line. Michael Perkins, the third-year safety out of Minnesota, picks it off for the Panthers and brings it back to the 34-yard line. There you go, Evil Dead. The Panthers must have heard you. Michael Perkins, he stepped in front of Chris Doss and picked it off. So now the Panthers with a chance to take the lead, as they'll have it 1st and 10. Pat Warren comes back out. Not the best numbers except for those touchdowns. Kind of pedestrian numbers, but 3 touchdown passes. That's really all that matters. That's the only stat that matters. Only 134 yards passing, but 3 touchdown passes. 2 to Rusty Burton and 1 to Aaron. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Warren hands off to Darrell Holt up the middle, and Holt out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 12 and a Panther first down. Darrell Holt in his 5th year out of Tennessee. Both teams have starting running backs from Tennessee, though they were 2 years apart when they graduated. First down, Panthers, out to their own 46-yard line. 4:45 and counting. We're tied at 21. Panthers in the offset eye. Warren, play action, looks downfield, and he gets sacked back at the 39-yard line. A loss of 7 yards. Coming in to make the sack, number 90, Ricky Robertson, the 15th year defensive tackle out of the University of Miami. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 17. Warren just took too much time. His protection broke down. 4:20 and counting. Here in the fourth quarter, we're tied at 21. 2nd and 17 for the Panthers from their own 39-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the gun. Warren to Holt. A draw play that goes nowhere. He's going to lose a yard back to the 38-yard line. Greg Jones on the tackle along with 97, Easton Ayers. A loss of a yard to bring up 3rd and 18. Fastat gave me a thumbs up. He texted me. He knows we're here. Just haven't seen him show up yet. 3:50 and counting. Big third down for the Panthers. 3rd and 18 from their own 38-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the gun. Warren drops back. Looking, steps up, throws, dumps it off to Holt. And Darrell Holt across midfield. He's going to be shy of the first down. gains 14 yards to the Giant 47-yard line. It'll bring up 4th and 4. Chris Chapman on the tackle, number 25. And the Panthers, in all likelihood, will punt with 3:16 left. Brady Morris back to punt. Morris gets the punt away. And that's going to go out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Nice punt by Brady Morris. So the Giants are going to start deep in their own end at their own 6. As Morris puts them down inside the 10-yard line at the 6. William Rogers will come out. His number's on the day. The second-year quarterback out of Ole Miss. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left in regulation. We're tied at 21. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Great to have you along. Misty here as well. Don't want to leave her out. In the offset eye, on 1st and 10, Rogers to Parks. And David Parks' first carry gets outside. And Parks all the way down to the 27-yard line. A 21-yard run by David Parks, the second-year back out of Michigan State. His first carry of the day, good for 21 yards, and nearly broke that one. He was in the secondary quick. We've got the 49ers and the Falcons up next. About 5 to 10 minutes after this one's over. And then we'll have some hockey for you later this evening when that game's over. Speaking of hockey, Evil Dead, I sent you the final score from the other night. My Pittsburgh Penguins are now 0-5. St. Louis beat them 2-1. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Rogers, 3-step drop, throws underneath to Kennedy. Kennedy turns upfield, gets out to the 38-yard line. An 11-yard gain. First down, Giants. James Kennedy, the 12th-year tight end out of Cincinnati. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. We're tied at 21. It's been a good ball game. The 3-2 Giants, the 1-4 Panthers. They should have time to get one more play up before the 2-minute break here. 1st and 10 from the 38. Rogers drops back, throws downfield to Collins in the Giant territory, and that's the 2-minute warning. Tied at 21. Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Bank of America Stadium, Charlotte, North Carolina. Week 6 here at Jammin' Sports. Panthers and Giants tied at 21. Giants on the move, 1st and 10 at the Panther 43-yard line. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Rogers in the gun. Rogers to Eric Johnson, and Johnson a big gain down to the 37-yard line. A gain of 7 will be 2nd and 3. Eric Johnson, the 3rd-year back out of Duke. The Duke Blue Devil. Giants not quite in field goal range yet. 1:40 and counting. Giants come out. Rogers in the shotgun. Rogers inside handoff to Johnson. He's got the first down. Johnson down to the 25-yard line. A 12-yard run. First down Giants. And the Panthers take a timeout. They want to conserve time in case the Giants score. 1:26 left. The Giants are now in field goal range. It would be a 42-yard field goal from here. We'll head on down the coast to Atlanta when this one's over. First and 10 from the 25. Giants come out in the I formation. Rogers to Kylan Johnson up the middle, inside the 20, down to the 15-yard line. Panthers take their second timeout. A 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and inches at the 15-yard line. A minute 21 left. The Panthers have one timeout left. That's it. What the Giants should do here is get the first down, make Carolina take their last timeout, and then run the clock down and just kick the field goal and win it. They've got the Panthers on the ropes here. 2nd and inches at the 15-yard line. Turner in motion. Rogers to Parks. And David Parks is going to lose a yard. The Panthers take their final timeout back to the 16-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. A minute 17 left. Carolina is out of timeouts. So here's where the Giants, if they can get a first down, they can just run the clock all the way down and kick the field goal at their leisure. What Carolina needs to do on this play here is make sure they don't get a first down. So it leaves time on the clock. 3rd and 1 for the 16. William Rogers, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Rogers to Kylan Johnson. He's got the first down. 4 yards to the 12-yard line. Michael Perkins, the safety, made the tackle. Yep, I think so, Evil Dead. Now the Giants can just run the clock down. The Panthers can no longer stop it. That was a huge first down. It would be a 29-yard field goal now. Under a minute to play. Look for the Giants just to run it. Rogers in the I formation. Rogers to Kylan Johnson. Johnson down to the 10, a gain of 2. If you're the Panthers, you'd be tempted to let them score. So it keeps time on the clock. And then try to tie it up. But they're not going that route. 30 seconds and counting. Giants now, they're going to try to kick the game-winning field goal from 27 yards. Zach Whitney, 5 seconds. The kick is up, and it's good. The Giants take a 24-21 lead. Zach Whitney nails the field goal. 2 seconds left. Just enough time for a kickoff. If I'm the Giants here, I'm going to squib this. So they have to return it and eat up the time. It looks like the Giants will go to 4-2, and the Panthers are going to drop to 1-5. A rough year for Carolina. Another close game they're going to lose. So Zach Whitney will kick off with 2 seconds left. There's the kick. Fielded by Stanton at the 1-yard line over the 20, 25, and that's ball game. Your final score, the Giants 24, the Panthers 21. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We have the 49ers and the Falcons up next. We'll see you then.